I'm standing on the foreshores of West Lake in the city of Hangzhou, a place renowned for its natural beauty. And across the water last night, President Xi Jinping hosted 19 other leaders of the world's major economies. This is a very important meeting for President Xi. He hopes that this marks the moment when the baton changes between West and East when it comes to economic leadership. He wants to write the road rules for the way that the international order is run. And since the Second World War, that's been the province of the United States. And as China rises and the United States wanes, those two countries have been brushing up against each other. There's been more and more friction. But there was one point of harmony at the beginning of all of these meetings, and that was when both signed up to the Paris Climate Change Accords.
We have a saying in America that you need to put your money where your mouth is. And when it comes to combating climate change, that's what we're doing. Both the United States and China. We're leading by example as the world's two largest economies and two largest emitters.
Malcolm Turnbull's key meeting yesterday was with President Xi Jinping, and there are two important moments in that. One was on investment, this against the backdrop of Australia knocking back two bids, one on electricity assets and the other on the Kidman Empire. And President Xi Jinping said that Australia need to have clear foreign investment rules that were fair, transparent and predictable. And Malcolm Turnbull raised the predictable issue of the South China Sea. But the dance between the two nations now seems to be one that always ends the same way. Australia complains and China ignores its complaints.
Australia is the second largest destination for Chinese offshore investment after the United States. So China is not exactly being knocked back or turned away, but we obviously do reserve the right, as Australians would expect, as Chinese understand, to say no.
Looking ahead to today, and the leaders will be locked away behind closed doors for most of the day, but Malcolm Turnbull will be having a bilateral meeting with Theresa May, the British Prime Minister, who's on her first overseas outing since becoming the leader of that country, and of course trails with her the whiff of Brexit. She wants to sign up to free trade agreements. Britain hasn't done them in some years. Of course, they were run through the European Union, and she wants Australia to be among the first of those. And then, after this day ends, Malcolm Turnbull will head off to Laos and the East Asia Summit as the summit season continues.